Moving up to 130 kilograms, Tyrell Fortune. He's going to be taking on big Bobby Telford. Telford in the blue singlet, Fortune in the red. Got an eye poke. Fortune gets a little time to get things squared away. Left side collar tie for Telford, working the right wrist. And there's a passivity call. Fortune not happy about the passivity call. He's saying Telford's blocking off with his head and not wrestling. They're back to that collar tie position. Telford putting the forehead in there. Kind of knows that's taking Fortune out of his game. No reason not to stick with it. Yep. And a passivity call now comes on Telford. It's confirmed. One apiece. Next guy to get warned will go on the 30-second shot clock. And looking for confirmation on red. It's going to come. Tyrell Fortune, he's going to go on the 30-second shot clock. 30 seconds to put points on the board. He'll be issued a caution, and 1 point will go up for Bobby Telford. And that's going to do it. 30 seconds. Clock gets up to 30. Caution, Tyrell Fortune. 1 point, Bobby Telford. He opens the scoring with 53 seconds remaining in period number 1. And with 30 seconds, we're down below that. We're not going to see a passivity on Telford. You got to think what will come shortly into the second period. If they continue this pace, both guys blocking off. We haven't had any real attempts. There we do have the first committed attempt. That's Tyrell Fortune on that double leg. Now a high single for Telford, closing 6 seconds short time. Fortune able to break the hands, get his leg back down to the mat, and we're going to head into the break. A 1-0 lead for Bobby Telford.
In third place, with 33 points, Minnesota score. In second place, with 48 points, Army world-class athlete program. And with the third lead at 52 points,
Some reach faking for Fortune from the outside. There's a committed attack again by Fortune. Front head taken by Telford. He started to look to turn the corner.
Absolutely.
And now action. Passivity being called for on Telford, it's confirmed. He will go into 30-second shot clock. Left side hook, or actually it was a right side hook. Telford able to swim out of that easily. 15 seconds gone by already. Telford will trail. It'll be 1-1 up on the board. Both guys will have a caution, and Tyrell Fortune will have scored the last point if this shot clock gets up to 30. It's one of the situations I really hate to see criteria come into play that he goes on the clock first, you go on the clock second, and if you were the more aggressive guy early in the bout, you're penalizing this situation. But with 1:40 to go, we still could see another passivity call go up for either guy if somebody were to pick up the pace and get to some committed attacks. And there's a high snatch. Not really committed attack by Telford, just kind of reaching for the leg. Now Fortune in the single, head outside. Telford kicks him over the top. 4 offered, and it's going to be 4, 2, and 1 is what's going to be confirmed. 4 feet to back for Fortune, 2 Telford counter exposure, 1 on the reversal, 2 exposure. The challenge brick came out whenever they originally went with the 4 for Telford. They call the block back. Coach Brands asks if Telford wants the cube. He shakes his head, yes. And coming into the sequence, it was 1-1. I thought I saw 4 and 1 confirmed. They didn't score the last gut wrench for Tyrell Fortune. That they scored the 4 and 1 to make it 6. No gut wrench on the turn. And they are confirming the gut wrench turn now. 2 points will go up on the board. It'll be an 8-3 lead for Fortune with 50 seconds to go. And now Coach Brands is going to toss the block back in. And watching the action there. Fortune in on the leg. 4 scored for Fortune. Two was scored on the counter exposure. 4, 2 on the review. 1 on the reversal. 2 more gut wrench, and it's going to be a lost challenge. So 1 more point goes up on the board. 9-3 lead for Tyrell Fortune. Collar tie snap for Telford, getting busy, looking for those high singles. Fortune just holding position, doesn't want to get himself extended. And a low attack by Telford. Go behind for Fortune. That's going to close the bout out. He's up 8 with the closing 10 seconds. And they're not going to get brought back up before the end of the period. On to the championship semifinals. Tyrell Fortune 11-3 over Bobby Telford.